Hello everybody, Aaron the Introvert here, and before we get started real quick, I have a quick question. How in the heck are you doing today? I'm concerned about your well-being. You've been eating plenty of fiber. I sure hope so. Alright, that's good. Okay, let's hop right into our next episode here. This is episode 3 of our SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom playthrough. And I don't think we're going to do Downtown Bikini Bottom just yet. I think we're actually going to do the first major boss fight of the game here real quick, because we do have enough spatulas, and we'll unlock a new ability that I think we will, will come in handy on the Downtown Bikini Bottom level. So we'll go ahead and grab that.
I have brought you to here.
There's King Neptune, the OG King Neptune, and not the one from the movie when he got redesigned and had a completely different voice. I'm not sure what the thinking was behind having two completely different King Neptunes, but yeah, we're going to be fighting our first major boss here, which is Robot Sandy.
In this corner, defending the Poseidon, a small square guy. And his challenger.
There she is.
Robot shaped like a squirrel.
Look, it's a giraffe.
It's a giraffe.
To feed Gary.
Reference to the Bubble Stand episode. Again, trying not to talk too much over the cutscenes, but yeah, the giant robot Sandy doesn't look as intimidating in the remake as she did in the original. Which part of that's to do with the camera angle. Before, which you can kind of change the camera angle yourself. It was kind of more like this, so you really got a bigger sense of scale. But by default, when it's kind of more pointed upward, you don't really get that sense that this is a giant, colossal robot. But yeah, this first phase is pretty straightforward. We just got to use our stomp ability. I'm honestly not sure what this move is called. 3 times on Sandy after she stomps into the ground here. Now we're going to switch out, and it's going to be Patrick's turn. So we'll see what Patrick can do. I love that Dirty Dan, Pinhead Larry picture in the background where Sandy had ripped Patrick's head off. What was the name? Was that Hibernation? I don't think that was the name of the episode. I think Hibernation was the one where Sandy is trying to get SpongeBob to do all these like extreme stunts with her before she falls asleep. Yeah, one of those 2 episodes is called Hibernation, but I kind of think it's the one opposite of the one that I'm thinking of. But anyway, with Patrick, we do kind of the same thing where we got to stomp, then we pick up her head and throw it here into these wires here from where the scoreboard broke off. Flying the old clothesline move. It just lives in my head rent-free for the past I don't know how many years when that fish guy says it. I don't know if he said it yet, because as always I got my volume turned kind of low here, but
move by Patrick.
yeah, I love the realistic SpongeBob fish head, just this random PNG they slap onto the side of the screen there and animate his mouth opening and closing. I don't know what's going on with the audience here, if they've all got a bunch of those like glow lights or whatever.
Wow, I've never seen such an electrifying match.
Alright, now we're back to SpongeBob. Patrick looks a little cursed for some reason, just his mouth, just the realism in his character model when it gets really close. I just noticed that's some good textures on the ground here where it's kind of like a painterly sort of thing, like in the actual show, where it's like you can see the individual brush strokes. That's really cool. I see that yellow paint, and then like over here this green. Ow, too distracted by the texture work. Oh, and there's SpongeBob from the oh gosh, what was the name of that episode? It was like the Fry Cook Games. That's what it was. I was thinking it's like the Olympics, but for Fry Cooks. Which I don't think the Olympics are still going on. I know they were just a little while ago, like a week or 2 ago. I don't know if those have ended or if they're still going on. I'm not the biggest sports guy, to be completely honest. But yeah, speaking of Olympics, I saw where they used to have the Mario and Sonic Olympic games every 4 years. But evidently Nintendo no longer, Nintendo and Sega, I guess, no longer have the rights to do that anymore. I'm taking a lot of beatings by this robot here. If we die, we don't have to restart the whole battle, just that last phase there when we switch back to SpongeBob. But yeah, evidently the Olympic Games, whoever owns that, whatever the board of whoever it is that runs that decided they wanted to look into other partnerships, so there won't be any more Mario and Sonic at the Olympic games, which I don't think is any huge loss, but
$5.32 to Dean's Little Shop of Dried Fish Flakes and Flowers.
Oh, thank you. It all means so much. I promised myself I wouldn't cry.
Cry all you want, but not here. We just wax the floors.
hilarious. Alright, so that's that. We beat our first of the 3 main bosses. You know, we did fight like King Jellyfish earlier in the playthrough. That's kind of more of a mini boss, the ones within the levels. I don't know that you really consider them full-fledged bosses, but we got 3 of them. That's like these giant robot mechs that we have to take down that are themed around different SpongeBob characters. But let's listen to what they have to say real quick first.
Yes, what is it?
I was just wondering why all the robots seem to be coming from inside the chum bucket.
Have they? I really haven't noticed.
Yeah. And then there's that big flashing neon sign that says Robot Headquarters.
Why is the sign off-center? It's got some weird like curvature to the calligraphy there. I guess the robots did that and not Plankton.
SpongeBob, I'm your friend, right?
No, not really.
Exactly, and as your non-friend, I worry about you. Like right now, you're thinking too much. I'm worried you might really hurt yourself. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna think for you. This way you won't hurt yourself, and you can just keep working on getting me into the chum bucket.
Man, I wish I had a non-friend friend like Plankton who could think for me.
Thanks, Plankton. You're the best non-friend a friend could have. No more thinking for me.
I feel like I have been in
love opening
toxic
presents.
relationships where that sort of thing has happened. Okay, I think we can get
Let me teach you how to bowl a bubble.
Hello,
Press
Bubble Buddy.
this button and you'll
Didn't want to talk to you,
bowl
but
a
okay,
bubble
sure.
that- Remember though, the bubble
Yeah, we
bowl.
can just skip through this. He's just kind of giving me... so this is the new move we just unlocked from beating that boss fight here. We can roll a bubble. Oh, just patched right through Mr. Krabs. It's kind of weird he's not programmed to react to that, but whatever. But what I was going to say, though, is I think we can get a sock here from maybe ground pounding this. Yeah, there it is.
Ew,
Or Patrick's Lost Socks. Oh, there's Sand Mountain, the best level in the game, or one of them. But alas, we do not have enough spatulas to get there just yet. We're not going to do a whole bunch over here right now, but I did want to, at the very least, go ahead and... I believe there should be another pair of underpants we can get to make SpongeBob's maximum health increase. So let's look and see if we can find that real quick, and then we will go into downtown Bikini Bottom.
Flash, sponge wearing 5
All right,
pairs
there we
of
go. Now we got
underwear
5
coming
pairs of
through.
underwear. I don't
Feel
believe
like a
we
new
can.
sponge.
Yeah, we can't get over there yet. There's an invisible wall, so they're not going to let us pass those feeds. Oh, what's across there? Is there a spatula up there? Yeah, we might want to get back up there and do that. I forgot about this over here. Yeah, that's a spatula. I don't believe we're gonna have time to get it. Go, SpongeBob! Go, 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 get you, get. Okay, I don't know why we drowned in that little fountain, but okay, sure, whatever. Not gonna question it. Took it a minute to load there, but now we're good. Okay, let's do that one more time, and then once we get that, then we will head off to Rock Bottom. Probably. Although I guess we could go ahead and go in, I mean Rock Bottom, not Rock Bottom, downtown Bikini Bottom, excuse me. But we'll see. There are some other stuff we can do, that we can get in this, now that we've expanded the hub world here. So, I don't know. We'll get to it eventually. Eventually. Alright, there we go. 25 spatulas. We're officially a quarter of the way to 100% completing this game. Which, again, I don't know for sure if we're going to 100% this game, but, you know, we'll just play it by ear. We will, we'll see. Yeah, we won't go in there yet. We could go ahead and, let's see, is Mr. Krabs, do we have enough?
Treasure chests.
Okay, yeah, we need 4,000. How many we got? Oh, yeah, that's right. At the end of the last episode, we spent all of our shiny objects on Mr. Krabs. So it'll be a while before we can get that for him. Now, is there a sock we can get in here? I can't remember. You have to break something or stand on something to make a sock come out. I feel like we do. But so far, I'm not seeing anything. Maybe not. Maybe I'm completely wrong. I think this just lets you view like a gallery of like the 3D models of all of the like the enemies and stuff. I don't know if I've ever really taken the time to look at all these G-Love. I guess it's a pun on like glove, but it sounds like a gangster name or something. Yo, what up, G-Love? What else we got? We got Plankton here. I don't remember him being there. Plankton is the finest model citizen I know. He likes helping people, singing, hacking computers. Never mind that last bit. Plankton's the best. Who wrote these? Is it supposed to be like Plankton wrote them? And when has he been known to hack computers? I don't feel like that was ever a thing in the show, but okay, sure. No, I don't want... Bikini bottom. Okay, yeah, I guess there's not a sock in here. I swear, I feel like there is, though. Hey, you. Hey, buddy. You know where the sock is I'm missing? Beep, beep. Beep, beep.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like...
Okay, well, whatever. Maybe not. Let's just get out of it. I feel like it has something to do with this vending machine. Okay, whatever. We're getting out of here. I've interacted with basically everything in the room that I know of, so that was just a complete waste of time for everybody. But let's go ahead. We'll do the we'll get the spatula in Sandy's house real quick, and then we will hop over into downtown Bikini Bottom.
Your
Tree dome is leaking!
Water would be nice.
Them there robots busted up the glass, SpongeBob. I got a treehouse chock full of robots and it's all your fault, so get in there and clean up your mess.
Poor SpongeBob, he really didn't do anything. He just thinks this is all his fault. Just look at him. It's not their fuel. Water! Shady, I need water! I guess we gotta take out all these robots within the time limit. I'm not sure what happens if we run out of time, if SpongeBob dehydrates, or if Sandy drowns, or what happens, but try not to let that happen as best we can. Let's kill that guy, take out these machines that just keep making more robots.
Alrighty then, that's much.
That's pretty easy. I feel like I remember struggling with that as a child, but we had so much, we had like 3 minutes to do that in. We had like 180 seconds, but that took us like, I don't know, 20?
I love opening presents.
Not sure if I just really sucked as a kid or if they made it easier. Is there something we can... Okay, I guess not. For some reason I was thinking maybe we could get a sock here. I'm so paranoid I'm gonna miss some socks. But, oh well. This is what it is. I guess we got everything out of here. We can't go inside of Sandy's tree or anything. But, yeah, I guess we'll just leave here, and then we will go into downtown Bikini Bottom. Get a sip of water while it loads. Well, that's empty. We'll check out Shady Shoals next time. It's where Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy are. But for right now, yeah, let's just make our way back over to here. I'm walking, bringing the Krabby Patty over to Squidward for the hungry customer, so they can eat it when I give it to you, which is right now. SpongeBob,
Downtown
I'm over
Bikini
here,
Bottom.
now move!
Once a bustling metropolis.
Okay, yeah,
Now
this level
a debris
is,
covered crater.
like I said, it's not one of my favorite levels. It is probably the most open
SpongeBob,
sandbox style level.
Downtown Bikini Bottom. We have to evacuate.
We'll listen to this cutscene first.
All right, but it's gonna take a while to get all this dust.
Not vacuum, evacuate. We have to get everyone to safety.
I don't know why I find that funny.
Can we just load them up in the boats?
That won't do any good.
Why not?
Because the robots have taken all the steering wheels.
Couldn't we just drive in a straight line?
No, there are too many turns.
Those fiends, they've thought of everything. Never fear, Mrs. Puff. I'll get those steering wheels back.
SpongeBob, if you're involved, I always fear. But I tell you what, if you can pull this off, I'll give you a golden spatula.
How about a driver's license instead?
Nice try.
Alright, so now we gotta find all these steering wheels here. We got 11 of them in total, and then we'll get our next golden spatula. But anyway, what I was gonna say there before that cutscene is that this is one of the more open levels. It's not the longest. It's relatively short, I would say, compared to some of the other levels in this game. But even though it doesn't go on for as long, it's just got a lot more freedom, I would say, where you can kind of choose like the order you want to tackle everything in instead of just going from point A to point B and then having your specific objectives to do along the way. You can kind of pick and choose the order you want to do things in this level. So that's kind of nice, I guess. This guy's about to have his day ruined. Meep meep. Ah, meep meep, meep meep, meep meep. Meow. Thank you, Gary. Not sure what Gary's doing here, but SpongeBob, I guess, is just being a negligent pet owner as always, and just letting him run all around wherever he wants to go. Doesn't even have a leash on him or anything. You gotta be careful not to fall into this particular drop of hot sauce to be really, really hot, because it will hurt us. Yeah, as you can see there, I just had to demonstrate there. As you can see by this graph, yeah, this playthrough is just going to be non-stop SpongeBob references. Can we get up onto the? I don't know. I can get up here from there. Probably not supposed to, but whatever. Okay, we won't do that right now. So we hit these, and then it opens up a gate that we have to hurry and roll through before it closes back, and we can roll faster with this
feel like a new sponge.
ball ability, I guess. Is that what they call it? Sponge ball? Which, you know, I don't know what gave them the idea for that. I don't really think there's... well, I guess he does kind of turn into a ball in... what's the episode where Plankton is trying to trick SpongeBob into being more assertive? But at the end of that episode, like, he's on the beach drinking, and at the end he's like, volleyball, anyone? And then he turns into a ball, and they're all smacking him around. So I guess it kind of does come from the show. But then also you've got, I feel like during this time, during the early mid-2000s, there was a lot of like ball rolling video games. You had like Super Monkey Ball, where you're just kind of rolling around. Oh, come on. The physics are very weird on that. Like, sometimes you'll make that jump and other times not. Like, I feel like I did that the perfectly normal intended way, but for whatever reason, sometimes it just, I don't know, when you land on that boatmobile over there, it may or may not give you enough momentum to make it across to the other side. So I don't know what's up with that, but
around town.
Let's try that again here. Okay, there we go. That time we got it. Yeah, you had Super Monkey Ball, which is all about, you know,
just met
rolling around a ball to navigate through obstacle courses. Then there's also one. This one's a little bit more niche, but it was recently remade. But Katamari Damacy, which is also about rolling around a ball, which is a really fun game. I feel like I should play Katamari on here sometime. Same with Monkey Ball, because there was just a new Monkey Ball that came out like just a month or two ago that was that's really fun. But yeah, then you also had I remember like in Crash Bandicoot, the Wrath of Cortex, there was also some levels where you would be rolling around in a ball. So I don't know, just a lot of ball rolling games that were coming out during this time. So I guess that's where they got the you know, what inspired them. It's just like, hey, what do kids love these days in video games? Rolling around a ball, that's what they enjoy.
This door is locked from the inside. Who would do such a thing?
I think I've never played this one myself, but I think Billy Hatcher is also about like rolling a ball, or in that case an egg. It's called like Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg, and it's this kid who I think's like dressed like a chicken, and you're rolling this egg through these levels or something. I don't fully know the what that game's about. I think it's a Sega game. I think it's maybe made by the people who like maybe by the creator of Sonic, possibly. But I don't know. But anyway, Bubble Buddy's just telling us that door's locked. Let's grab this sock real quick.
Fine for Patrick.
There's Gary. Meow.
Yes, thanks for noticing. I have been working out. Meow. Not done. Doesn't that mean meow? Oh,
There's another spatula up there that we can get.
Meow. What do you mean get Sandy to help me? I can get through this. Meow, meow. Oh, that gap looks big. Okay, I'm definitely not making that jump. How is anyone going to get across there? Uh-oh, more robots. Holy Dutchman's ghost! That gap looks impossible! Okay, I'll go get Sandy to help me out.
But yeah, so we are about to get Sandy. She's our third and final playable character. We had already been, using SpongeBob and then Patrick. But yeah, she is the last of the characters that we can play as. And then, yeah, she is probably, I talked last time about how Patrick is probably the worst character in the game, to be honest. But Sandy is probably the most OP. She has a really versatile moveset. She can hover in the air with her lasso. She can wrangle enemies. Yeah, she's got a lot of different stuff that she can do that makes her easily the best character in the game. Let's blow up this robot real quick, or the robot machine, and that opens up this gate here. So now we've kind of got an easy way. Back through the level. But let's get up here, and we will go ahead and switch over to Sandy. But yeah, so she can kick and karate chop, of course. But yeah, here's her. We'll go ahead and go up here and demonstrate her little glide move. Real quick, actually, let's grab this third wheel here. That's what I am in all my friend groups. I'm the third wheel. But anyway, let's see here. So we still got a bunch of those wheels that we still need to find. Let's get this shiny object. I think the purple ones, I believe, are worth 50 if I'm not mistaken. But yeah. Oh, and Sandy, another thing she can do is, with her rope that you'll see here in a minute, she can also use it as kind of like a grappling hook, and we can grapple onto these Texas things here. I don't know what you call it, that's just suspended in the air, that's got Texas's shape on it. But let's wrangle these. Yeah, we can also wrangle the boxes. I did forget to mention that. But yeah, we'll swing off of this and wrangle this guy over here. And I feel like I kind of hate to fall down there because it might not be super easy to get back up. But I kind of feel like over on the bank there might be another one of Patrick's missing socks. But I'm not 100% for sure on that. I'm not seeing it right. Oh, I see it. It's on that other building next to the bank. So let's swing a little bit closer, and we should be able to make this here. Now, this does not last forever. It will eventually run out, and then we will plummet to our inevitable doom. Let's take out this cannon here. I don't know if I can reach that spatula from here. Here's another wheel that we'll grab. I think there's an Easter egg around here that was not in the original game that the developers, I guess, just thought would be cute to add in, where there's like some flowers that spell out the word hi. So we'll see if we can't find that here. There we go. Blow those up, because that's the only way we can get that image right now. Yeah, here it is.
Ooh. Do I really have to carry Patrick's socks?
Hi, Kevin.
Refreshed.
That was a pretty good episode with Kevin the sea cucumber. What's so great about a nerdy pickle?
Good riddance.
Go punch yourself in the face. Doesn't that hurt you? Do you want it to hurt me, Kevin? Okay, here we got to take out each of these here.
Toasted Tiki Texas style.
Oh, we gotta have SpongeBob. Is there a, hopefully there's another bus stop nearby to switch over to SpongeBob. But yeah, we'll go back to what we were doing with Sandy here after a little bit. But yeah, I forgot about this one here, the spatula that we can get with SpongeBob. We gotta hit all these switches with SpongeBob, or as he's called in French, marble éponge. And yeah, he can do his little ground pound move on there, which I don't know why it shows the icon for his hand, because it's the stomp move where he gets like the bubble feet or whatever, so it should be like a foot icon or something, I don't know. But yeah, let's get over here. Let's get on this other side here and blow this up. That way we got an easy way back over here. And then I think there was another one. Yeah, let's blow this up too. Just opening up all the different shortcuts for us here. That way we've got an easier time navigating this level. Alright, let's see. Is there anything? Oh, I was trying to do the glide and she didn't do it. Let's try that again. Can we reach this from over here? Yes, I believe we can.
Well, slow little make Patrick happy.
Can I reach this up here? Oh, come on. Oh, and I can't stand on that, so that's lovely. Oh, that's real nice. I keep thinking I can just hold the button, but I have to, like, let go and then hold it again to make her do the lasso thing. Okay, yeah, we're probably going to have to go the long way around. We're getting a bunch of these shiny objects, though, so that's good. So we should be able to probably afford to give Mr. Krabs another one. What does Mrs. Puff say? Probably just, hello, Sandy.
Well, if it isn't Sandy Cheeks.
Howdy, Mrs. Puff.
Howdy, Mrs. Puff. Howdy, Mrs. Puff. I'm Sandy Cheeks. I'm a cowgirl from Texas.
Well, that's better.
Oh, there's another wheel. Grab that real quick. Where there's a wheel, there's a way. Can I karate chop this through here? No, I didn't think so. How do we get around to that? Oh, come on. I do feel like Sandy might just be a little bit slower than SpongeBob and Patrick. Maybe not, though. Maybe that's just me thinking that. Okay, here we go. Now let's blow these up. Can Sandy lasso them from up here? There we go. And Sandy's voice actress, I don't know her name off the top of my head. Oh gosh. Oh no, I didn't want to land on this side. But Sandy's voice actress also was Cindy Vortex on Jimmy Neutron. If you've ever watched that show. Because if you listen, like the voices are like basically identical. There's like no difference at all really in her performance when she does those roles, which is fine. Not every voice actor has to have like a completely unique voice for every character. There's some actors. Richard Stephen Horvitz, who does Billy from The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. He does Zim from Invader Zim, among several others. But he pretty much always uses more or less the exact same voice, and same for a decent number of others. But yeah, let's switch over to get SpongeBob back here. S for SpongeBob, or S for Sandy. That way they can identify our bodies.
Bringing it around town.
Bring it around town. Bring it around town. Alright, now let's stomp these buttons here. And I believe that will take out the cannon, and then we'll be able to grab our next spatula, which will be on top of the statue here of whoever that guy's supposed to be. What's this even a statue of? Is it a sailor coming out of like a tuna can or something? Like this is clearly a can of some sort that's been opened, and then I don't know. He's like kind of doing like he's on the lookout. Is this like the SpongeBob version of Christopher Columbus or something? I like how you can kind of see in the background. I think that's, well, yeah, there's SpongeBob and Patrick and Squidward's houses. Then you can see Sand Mountain. There's the Chum Bucket. Then here we've got Jellyfish Fields. Anywhere else that we can see? That might be more or less it, but still, that's a pretty neat detail. Oh, and over there we can see the giant sandcastle from Goo Lagoon. This game would have come out around the same time, maybe a year or so after Mario Sunshine, and that was a big thing that Mario Sunshine would do too, where you could kind of see all the other levels off in the distance, like in the background of other levels. So it just kind of made the whole world feel, a lot more connected and just kind of integrated together. So they might have got that from Mario Sunshine. I can't remember if that was in the original version of Battle for Bikini Bottom or if that was just a detail they added for the remake. But either way, it is a nice little touch. But now we'll glide over here and do what we needed to do with Sandy. Let's see where we headed here. So we did get that one spatula, but there is more that we can get. There's like a door that we can go in. Where's the... I think somewhere around here there's a box that we can get in that just takes me pretty much straight over to it. Where's the box? I'm not going to be able to find the box, probably. Go figure. I guess we'll just go the long way around. Was it back here where I switched to Sandy? Is this where the box was at? Yes, there it is. Okay, yeah, and then that should take us... well, I can get up there without having to do that, but I don't know. Let's just go into the box. I kind of wish so in SpongeBob, the Cosmic Shake, you didn't have the different playable characters. You just got SpongeBob. Which they did kind of make SpongeBob more like Sandy, where he does have a homing move. It's kind of a little bit more like Sonic's homing attack in midair, where you can launch into enemies and stuff. And then they also gave him where he holds like the pizza box from the Krusty Krab pizza episode to use as like a glider, kind of like Sandy's rope. But anyway, let's listen to what Sandy and Larry are going to say.
Sandy! Boy, am I glad to see you. I need your help. My TV reception has been terrible lately. I need to have someone replace my old antenna with this shiny new one.
Yes, sir. That there antenna is shinier than a $3 bill. Well, why don't you replace it yourself?
Shinier than a $3 bill. I'm not sure that's a real thing, but okay, Sandy.
I'm not really much of a jumper.
So, what's jumping got to do with it?
Because the old antenna is up there.
Woo! That's taller than a glass of Texas iced tea.
The robots have blocked off that building, and I can't do all those fancy moves you and SpongeBob do to get across these gaps. All I can do is flex! Wanna see?
Yeah, great. So what are you gonna do
Sandy
with the
does
old
not
antenna?
give a crap about Larry's muscles.
Oh, that? It's yours if you replace it with a new one.
Well, I have been getting bad TV reception in the tree dome. Okay, Larry, you got a deal.
Alright, so now we gotta go get that antenna or whatever for Larry. Let's implement this fish guy here first real quick. Is there a way... Yeah, okay, here's another thing where we can switch back to SpongeBob, because I think around here there's... might not be a spatula, but at least a sock we can grab with SpongeBob. So let's hit this switch here. I wish Sandy could do that, do that bump bounce move. But let's hop up here and...
shines.
There it is.
Patrick will be glad to have this back.
Alright, now let's switch back over to Sandy. Wearing an Avatar: The Last Airbender shirt, by the way. I don't think I pointed that out last episode. I don't have a SpongeBob shirt, but this is still Nickelodeon. I know in the last episode I was saying, for everybody to let me know, is this toilet paper? Why is that up here? A lot of rolls of toilet paper. Anyway, so Larry's just been living up here on the top of his house, just pooping up here. I don't see it. Oh no, I started to say I don't see a toilet, but I see a trail of toilet paper going inside of this. Has Larry been pooping inside of this thing? Am I standing in Larry's, fecal matter right now? I don't know. I don't want to think about this any longer, but there's everybody's clothes. We got some giant SpongeBob pants, and then we got Patrick's trunks, and then Sandy's her outfit, her swimsuit or whatever. And then whose green like button-up shirt is that supposed to be? I have no idea whose outfit that is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that's supposed to represent. Somebody let me know if you know who that's supposed to be. Okay, here we got another cutscene showing us a new type of robot. There's always a cutscene to show us a new one of these robot varieties that we've not seen up to this point. Or may have already seen, depending on if we did another level first. But oh no, she landed in Larry's poop. Alright, let's murder this guy real quick. Bikini Bottom Motor Company. But anyway, yeah, I'm wearing this Avatar shirt, which reminds me, last episode I was asking everybody what their favorite SpongeBob episodes were, but also let me know down in the comments what your favorite Nickelodeon shows are besides just SpongeBob. Is SpongeBob your favorite Nickelodeon show, or do you have one that you prefer? For me personally, SpongeBob's great. You know, the first three seasons of SpongeBob are pretty hard to beat. But I wouldn't say it's my favorite Nickelodeon cartoon. I do think Avatar: The Last Airbender wins by a pretty wide margin. I think Avatar is like peak television. If I'm being honest, I think that's the best animated series that there is. Kelpo, a delicious prize in every box. But now SpongeBob's definitely up there. I think if I were to do a ranking, let me think here. So my favorite Nickelodeon show, number 1, would be Avatar: The Last Airbender. And then it gets tough. We'll put SpongeBob maybe at number 2. I'll have to think about this. Let's activate this alternate way we can go here, and I believe we can get another spatula for beating this little time trial here. But we'll just say maybe SpongeBob for number 2. We'll say Fairly Odd Parents number 3, maybe. Number 4, we'll go The Legend of Korra, which is the follow-up series to Avatar. It's like the next generation of Avatar, basically. And then number 5, we'll go Invader Zim. The show is very much, people say Invader Zim was ahead of its time, but I feel like really it laid the groundwork for a lot of the humor of shows that would come after. So I feel like it's almost doing it a disservice to say it was ahead of its time, because really, it was kind of a pioneer in a lot of ways. Just the dark, weird, morbid, kind of mean humor that I feel like just dominates Twitter and places like that nowadays. That was kind of more niche back then. But yeah, that would probably be my top 5. But there was a lot of really great Nickelodeon shows. Danny Phantom, that one would be up there. Danny Phantom, maybe number 6. And then number 7, we'll say maybe My Life as a Teenage Robot. That was another really great show. A lot of similar vibes to Danny Phantom in that one. They're both about a teenage superhero who deals with fighting crime and stuff. And there's like a different villain of the week, which has they always have really cool villain designs in both of those shows. And they're also dealing with normal teen problems like I've got acne, or I'm trying to get a date for the prom, or whatever. Yeah, those were both great shows. El Tigre is another really good one. Made by a guy named Jorge. I think Gutierrez is how you pronounce his last name. But I'm not 100% sure on that. But El Tigre was a solid show. I wouldn't say it's like the best Nickelodeon show ever, but it's a B-tier show. Like it's a solid time. Another one that's really underrated that not enough people talk about, I knew that would hurt me, but oh well, is The Mighty Bee, which was created by Amy Poehler, and she does the voice for the main character, Bessie Higginbottom. So it's about this girl who is obsessively trying to collect all of the merit badges in her Girl Scouts club that she's in or whatever. But that show is so funny. It does not get the credit that it deserves. Mighty Bee is so good. I think it had some of the workers from Ren and Stimpy on it. Ren and Stimpy's alright. I watched a bunch of it recently. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite Nickelodeon shows. A lot of the 90s ones I didn't necessarily grow up with. and so maybe part of it's where I don't have the nostalgia for him. But like I never got super into like Cat Dog, for example, or I know Rugrats is very popular. For a long time, it was like Nickelodeon's longest running show, but I think that's been overtaken now by SpongeBob. And then you had like the All Grown Up spin-off, but I never really got into it. I don't know. Rugrats never did it for me. I think part of it is a lot of those shows that were made by, I think the company was called like Vlasky Kuspo or something like that. And, you know, they're the ones, they did that show. They did the Wild Thornberries, they did Rocket Power, As Told by Ginger, All Real Monsters, all that stuff. I never really gave their shows a chance because I think I was just so turned off by the art style. Because, like, the character designs in those shows are just, like, so ugly. And, like, it's by choice. Like, they deliberately made them that way. But it's just, it's not appealing. What was I trying to do? There was something I thought I saw over here that I was wanting to get when I was bouncing on these things. Let me go back over here and look around. Am I just going crazy? Okay, I don't know. Yeah, maybe there's not anything there. I'm not sure why I was thinking that there was, but probably are going to miss some stuff here where you know, it's kind of hard to play and talk at the same time. So I may very well miss some secrets. We got an advertisement for Coral Cola. But yeah, I never got into those shows. Now, one 90s show I did really enjoy, Rocko's Modern Life is a very good show. That would maybe be in my top 10 Nickelodeon shows. Oh, Jimmy Neutron, I forgot all about Jimmy Neutron. That one would definitely be up there. That one would probably be ahead of Danny Phantom and Teenage Robot at like number 6 or whatever place that would have been. That was a very funny show. Jimmy's dad, Hugh Neutron, is hilarious, and so was Sheen. Then he got his own spin-off show, Planet Sheen, which was less than great. I think I might have talked about that in another episode. I feel like I'm going in circles here. Where do I need to be going? Where's the leak, ma'am? No, where's the way forward
Someone
here? Is
better
this
make
it?
good use of all these.
Okay, yeah, I don't think we went this way. When I record these videos, my jaw gets so tired from talking. I'm not used to talking this much.
Nothing like a bit of rope
Okay, yeah,
to
there's
get the
our
heart pumping.
spatulas. Let's grab that bad boy. Got a whopping total of 30. Now let's switch back over to SpongeBob. So, like, it's kind of funny because it's like Larry said he needs the new antenna, so we go over here to it, we get the spatula, but we never actually give Larry the antenna, which is weird. Like in the first level of Jellyfish Fields, we actually did go and get, like, we had the jellyfish jelly that we took back to Squidward, so I'm not sure why they didn't do that again, where we're actually bringing the antenna to Larry. But also, like, isn't that theft? Isn't Larry just stealing somebody else's satellite, basically? I'm not sure what the ethics of all this is, but can I not go in this? I was thinking I could go in this door. Okay, yeah, there we go. Not sure if we missed anything there. We might have, but oh well. Are you ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain. I can't hear you. Aye, aye, Captain. Oh. I made a, so this was years ago, but in Mario Maker, of course you can make your own Mario levels, and I did a recreation of Bikini Bottom, which was kind of fun. I had, you know, like SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward's houses in there, and then I added Sandy's Tree Dome, and I had the Krusty Krab and the Chum Bucket, and then I even added a part, you know, you can add like some like music to your levels that plays, so I made it where it plays the SpongeBob theme song and everything. I played it, so there's a YouTuber I watch, Ant Dude. Go subscribe to him if you haven't seen his content before. He plays a lot of 3D platformers and stuff like that on his channel, but he was doing a live stream playing people's Mario Maker levels, and yeah, he did. He should have it archived. I think it was on his secondary streaming channel, which I think was maybe... he has one called Ant Dude Plays, and then he's got another one. It's maybe like Ant Dude Plus or something like that. It's on one of those. But yeah, it was cool seeing him check it out. I think he enjoyed it. We'll take the damage there. Whatever. We'll grab our spatula. But yeah, he's called Ant Dude because his first name's Anthony, which is actually also my dad's name. I don't know what his last name is, but yeah, I enjoy his content. He's got some good videos out there. Yeah, we got another steering wheel. Let's hit this switch here. And that activates these trampolines to get us back up to where we were at before, which we do want to do, because if we climb all the way back up here, there will all of a sudden be a sock that wasn't there before, which would be very easy to miss, I would imagine. Now, how many do we have
feel like
for
a
this
new
level?
sponge.
We've got 12 socks in total. 8 out of 9. 8, no, that's my birthday, August 9th. And then 9/11, that's, well... that one's a bit more tragic. Anyways, all right, let's get out of here and then see if we can't find those last couple of steering wheels. I don't know if they're out here or if they were back up there with when we were on top of the buildings. But let's look around and see if we can't find it here real quick. Sometimes it takes a minute for the textures to pop in for whatever reason. But yeah, let's just roll around here. And, actually, I think I know where they're at now that I think about it. We haven't been to the sea needle yet.
Bringing it around town.
So let's go make our way over to the sea needle, which is somewhere around here. Where is it? There it is. There's the sea needle. No, it's not.
Bringing it around town.
Where's the freaking sea needle, guys? I can't find it. Okay, let's hit this switch. Does this make a boat show up there? Yeah, okay, evidently we've not been over that way yet, I guess? Okay, this is getting a little... There it is. I started to say it's getting a little ridiculous, but there's the sea needle. I knew we'd find her eventually. Now to give half of our money here that we're going to give to Mr. Krabs, to the clam. The sea needle appears for only like a few seconds in the episode. I think it's the hibernation episode, the one where they go to the industrial park and all that, where Sandy's wanting to do extreme stunts or whatever before she has to go to sleep, and SpongeBob wants a way out. Hey, there's that same guy with the SpongeBob movie looking mustache. Knock his stupid hat off.
There you are, boy. Someone's broken the sea needle.
That's horrible. The sea needle is the cradle of Crochet Corner.
Yes it is. But what's more important is that there are tikis and shiny objects just outside the windows.
Mr. Krabs, how can you think of money at a time like this?
Easy. I just clear my mind. Money, money, money. Now listen here, boy.
It'd be a lot funnier if they had the
you
actual
know that I'll
voice
give
actor
you
in
golden
Clancy Brown,
spatulas if you bring me
stop
shiny
bringing
objects.
it up. It is
but
what
I'm going
it
to
is.
sweeten the deal.
It's fine.
If
We'll
you
just
can
have to
break
accept
all
it.
the tikis here at the sea needle, I'll give you a bonus golden spatula.
See, if that was actually Mr. Krabs, he would have said spatula. I'll give you a bonus golden spatula, not spatula.
Why would I want to break the tikis, Mr. Krabs?
Because they were laughing at you and calling you funny names.
What kind of funny names?
You know, SpongeBob Butt Pants.
That's not very funny.
No, but they said your mom was ugly.
Ugly? All right, Mr. Krabs.
Body shaming
break them
SpongeBob's
myself.
mom.
You got a deal.
Whoever said that's going to get canceled. And by whoever, I mean Mr. Krabs, because he's the one who made it up. But anyway, so yeah, now we got to do this little bungee dive here and break all the tikis. There's
Everyone
another
looks like ants from up
spatula
here.
that we're not going to be able to get here right now because we have to have another move that we haven't unlocked yet, which is like the cruise missile, I think is what it's called. Where SpongeBob blows a bubble that is like a homing missile that we can kind of guide wherever we want to guide it to. Yeah, we got to break all these tikis here, and then Mr. Krabs will give us a spatula, and then we'll come back here after we beat the second giant robot boss, which is going to be, spoiler alert, a giant Patrick, and then we should be able to get it. But yeah, there's three main bosses. You got the giant Sandy, giant robot Patrick, and giant robot SpongeBob. But you can see in the concept art in this game, which we can unlock later on, like a theater that lets us view concept art and stuff. that initially they were planning to have a robot Squidward boss fight. You were going to fight Squidward as well, but it was scrapped from the final game due to, I guess, time constraints, running out of development time. And they did bring it back, or at least they promised they were going to be bringing that back for the remake. They were going to add in that cut content, which was kind of true. They didn't add it to the main campaign, but there's like a separate like multiplayer mode that's like a oh, what do you call it? Like a horde mode, I guess, like a survival kind of thing, where you're just taking out waves of enemies and trying not to get killed, basically. I never played it myself, but from what I've heard, it's not very good. People have said that mode's kind of half-baked and just kind of feels like an afterthought, so I don't know. The remake, you know, I think that's kind of why some people were disappointed with it. I think the developers maybe promised a little bit too much, excuse me, which left people feeling, you know, a little bit underwhelmed. Like there was a cut Patrick like ice cream level in the Dream World that they said they were going to add back in the remake. Then that never happened. I think they also said that the Switch version was going to be you know, 60 frames a second, 1080p, you know, when docked on the TV, but that didn't happen. So, you know, I kind of get it. They even at one point promised that they were going to keep all of the old glitches that were in the original version for speedrunners. That way they could, you know, just speedrun whichever version of the game they preferred and wouldn't have to like change their strategy or whatever. Which that's a big promise. I feel like to perfectly recreate every one of the glitches from the base game. And they ended up going back on that and being like, you know, this is its own thing. You know, people can speedrun and, you know, figure out their own ways to exploit this game. But that was always a weird one to me. Like, why would you try to recreate all of the exact same glitches? Like, that's just I don't know, unless you have all the original source code, which I don't believe they did. That just sounds like an impossibility. You know, trying to break these tikis here, struggling a little bit, but I think we've just about got him. Come on, SpongeBob, get it. Hurry, grab it, Pat, grab it, get it, get it, get it. No, Pat, no. Get it, Pat, get it, get it, get it. No, Pat. Hurry, grab it, Pat, grab it. No. It's the episode where they paint Mr. Krabs' house. That was another good one. Patrick keeps putting the dollar in the candy bar machine that keeps coming back out, and he's shoving it in there. Oh,
I feel like a new sponge.
Good times, good times.
Good work, boy. Here's the golden spatula, like I promised.
Thank you, Mr. Krabs. So yeah, now is that, we're still missing one of the wheels, aren't we? Oh no, we got them all. Okay. So yeah, we should be able to go back to Mrs. Puff. There's, yeah, then we just got one other spatula and a sock, both of which I think we're supposed to have Sandy's, SpongeBob's cruise missile ability, which we don't have yet, unless there's a way we can glitch ourselves across, which we might be able to do. If we have Sandy, I feel like we could maybe get over there and just cheat our way without having the cruise bubble. I feel like I may have done that once before. So let's switch over to Sandy and see if we can pull this off. All right, let's go back in the west door. Oh, east? I thought you said weast. Weast? What kind of compass are you reading, lad? That's west, Patrick. Oh man, okay, I messed that one up. No, sorry, just let's do it again.
Squirrel power!
What was that? It sounded like Gary meowing, but maybe I'm just hearing things. I can't hear that well. No, I think that was Sandy saying like yeehaw or something. I've got it turned down kind of low, so I can't hear too well what's being said. Oh, come on, get over there, Sandy. Yeah, oh. Alright, that's a little embarrassing. We had it, and then I just completely fell off. Okay, we got it this time.
That's for messing with Texas.
Yep, there's our final sock for this level. You open up the door. I'm not seeing the spatula, though. Maybe we do still have to come back here. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we have to hit the hit it with the cruise missile just to get it to spawn in, probably. So we're probably not able to see the spatula until we hit the switch that we're supposed to hit with SpongeBob, is what I'm thinking. Which is on the other side of that thing hanging right there. Unless there's a way Sandy can karate chop it from here. Let's see. Yeah, that right there we gotta hit. Oh, hello, buddy. We stand on this. Okay, get on the window. Good. Now hit it. Oh, nice. I really didn't know that we'd be able to do that. I wasn't sure if that was going to work, but it did. So I guess we don't have to come back here with the cruise bubble after all, or cruise missile, whatever it's called. But let's, how do we get out of here? Here we go. Let's switch back to SpongeBob, because we, I think, have to be SpongeBob to give Mrs. Puff the whatchamacallit, the wheels, so we can get the spatula. Why were there 11 wheels defined, though? That's oh, I guess it's steering wheels. I was thinking like weird, like, you know, like tires. So I was gonna say that's an odd amount. So unless somebody has a unicycle, that math ain't mathing. But it's like, okay, it's the steering wheel. So it was 11 boatmobiles that had the steering wheel removed, not the regular wheels. But anyway, where's old Mrs. Puff? What's for dinner tonight, Puff Mama? Chili? Is this, I think, okay, yeah, there she is. I was gonna say, I think I'm going the right way.
SpongeBob, I'm impressed. How did you fight?
Well, there were these robots. I met Sandy, and the lighthouse was...
Okay. Sorry I asked. Here's the golden spatula that I promised you.
I wonder how
Thanks,
much...
Mrs. Puff. Now I'll help you guys evacuate.
I thought they were done. We'll keep reading
But
what they're...
SpongeBob, you don't have a driver's license.
Oh, don't I?
No, you don't.
Well, if I don't, then what's this?
A library card.
Oh.
It's pretty good. I like that bit. But anyway, yeah, what I was going to say there is... yeah, I wonder how much anxiety medication that Mrs. Puff has to take just from dealing with SpongeBob. I have to imagine she's on a pretty high dosage. Her nerves must be shot. We all know she's not very mentally stable anyway, since she's you know, been a convicted felon multiple times. But yeah, she
I
don't know. She's got to be on 200 milligrams of that Zoloft or something. But anyway, I guess that's going to be a wrap for this episode, guys. We finished the first area here. There's, you know, maybe another few socks or something to find in Jellyfish Fields. But otherwise, this first section is completed. We're over a third of the way done with, you know, to 100% completing this game now. And yeah, make sure you guys tune in next time when we take on... oh, we got enough we can do Sand Mountain next time. That's exciting. I think we'll start with Sand Mountain next episode because I love that, that particular level. But yeah, we'll just end the video here while SpongeBob's corpse is being dragged away by the giant hand. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, you guys. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.